Hello everyone, and welcome to the MMA Freaks Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Cameron, and I'm joined by, as always, my mate Damon.
How's everyone going today? Tonight? Wherever you're from?
I'm sure they're fine. That is what the gods are telling me. The MMA gods, they're telling me they're fine. So, this podcast...
Intro's always the most awkward.
Yeah, the intro's always the most awkward. This podcast is the fourth MMA Freaks podcast, and we will be going down UFC 214, the 214. We're going to do a UFC 214 review.
You finally got there, well done.
Yeah. No, I really wanted to stretch it out, you know?
Got to get that view time.
Yeah, trying to make it a lot longer. Trying to reach the hour, as always. Anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing. We are going through UFC 214. That was on this last weekend, where John Jones is the new, and always was, the UFC light heavyweight champion. And I'm pretty happy
until he decides to screw up and lose again.
And I reckon he's on the straight and narrow now. He's made his mistakes.
I mean, I hope he is, but...
I'm sure there's a Linkin Park song about that, or a Simple Plan song. He's made his mistakes, and now he's all good. That reference made no sense. No.
Yeah, I got no idea what you're on about now. Right?
Isn't there like that one? I've completely forgotten it. There's like this one Linkin Park song. Never mind. No, I'm just not gonna go there.
Yeah, you're just gonna embarrass yourself.
Oh, I already have. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. UFC 214. This was a very good fight card, Damon.
It was very entertaining to watch, from the undercard to the main.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty stacked. So we made picks for it. What do you wanna read out our picks first of all? Not what happened, but first our picks. Then
okay. Well, I'd like to add my younger brother also made some picks for this fight. So.
Oh yeah, good old
his interest. Yeah, good old Byron, the little wanker. Anyway, in the first card on the in the first fight on the undercard, Brian Ortega versus Moicano. I can't remember his first name. I'm not sure if there's any Moicano fans, if there is any. No. Anyway, and myself and Cameron both picked Ortega, while my younger brother picked Moicano.
And we were right.
Yeah, we got that.
So Brian can suck a dick.
By submission. We got guillotine.
That fight got fight of the night. I didn't start watching till the third round, and then it ended really quickly on the third round. Like, he shot in for like a double leg, or like a single leg, Moicano did, and he got him in a guillotine. Brian Ortega got him in a guillotine instantly. Yeah, it didn't, like, after you put him in the guillotine, like, the fight ended 2 seconds later. It was very quick once he slapped him.
Like, Ortega proved how much it helps to be a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist with striking ability in that fight.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's so well-rounded now. I mean, Brian Ortega... Yeah. Like, what did he say after the fight? He's like, I want to see how far... Because he's undefeated. So he's saying, I want to see how far I can go and what it would take to defeat me.
Yeah, I thought that was a really cool thing for him to say. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, what a badass. What was the next fight? Wasn't it... I'm pretty sure I lost this fight bet.
It was Sterling versus Barroa. Barrow, yeah. Barrow. Yeah, Barrow. Barroa, God.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say something about this. On the last podcast, I said we don't really know who Hannah Barrow is. Obviously, we can't even say his name right. He was actually the bantamweight champion, or the interim champion for a bit. Because I knew he was a contender at bantamweight, but he was actually the champion at one point.
I had no idea about that.
Yeah, but that's now we know.
Yeah, anyway.
Now we know who Hannah Barrow is.
Cameron and my younger brother picked Barrow, while I picked the winner by decision. Sterling.
Sterling looked good in that fight.
Yeah, he looked really good. Thought maybe he might become a contender. Good. Really big contender if he keeps going that way.
Right. So now...
In his weight class, of course, not catch weight that they fought at.
Yeah, catch weight.
That was a special one-time deal.
Yeah.
There'll be a catch weight division in the UFC for...
So I'm what? So I'm 1 of 2, you're 2 of 2. Then the next fight was Ricardo Lamas, was it?
Yes, Lamas versus Brandon Knight.
Alright.
We both picked Knight here. My brother picked Lamas. And Lamas got the win by TKO.
Yeah. Hick Diaz didn't get it done.
Yeah, it was a very big surprise that I thought Knight was going to take it, but Lamas surprised us.
Well, Lamas was good though. Lamas is good. It's just I thought it was going to test Jason Knight for. I thought it was just going to test him. See what he's worth, and then he obviously just didn't get it done. I mean, I knew it was an underdog pick when I chose it. I didn't expect him to win, but I wanted him to win.
I feel like I'm an idiot. When I was saying Knight, I'm not sure if I did, but I feel like I said Brandon Knight, and I'm pretty sure he's a basketball player. And so I think that was in my mind, and if I did, I'm an idiot. I knew it was Jason, but for some reason...
No, it's okay. We all agree you're an idiot. Yeah, just keep going.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, right. Let's on to the main card. Ozdemir versus Jimmy Manuwa.
Oh, was that the first fight on the main card?
Yeah, it was the first fight on the main card. It was a big start to the main card. I mean...
It lasted about 20 seconds.
23 seconds, yeah. With Ozdemir picking up the early win. He looked very dominant.
Yeah. What was our picks?
Very dominant. Everyone picked Ozdemir.
Because when we were watching the fights, I thought I picked Manuwa, but then you said I picked Ozdemir, and I just trusted myself, and I was like, yeah, sure, I probably picked Ozdemir for a reason. And I'm so glad I said that.
Yeah.
He was very you were like, do you want to change your pick? And I was like, no, I probably did it for a reason.
As we called him, the UFC's version of WWE Cesaro.
And Randy Couture's baby.
Yeah.
He's looking really good though. Like, I reckon he can. I mean, how many fights has he had in the UFC now? 3, 4?
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah, he's a contender. He's up there.
We have a little bit of news on that. Do you want to talk about that now, or do you want to?
Yeah, let's talk about it now. So he called out Gustafsson, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Which I think should happen.
I like that fight.
Hopefully it's not a 20-second fight, but no, Gustafsson's not Jimmy Manuwa, so I doubt that.
I have Gustafsson in that fight.
Oh, I would for sure.
I want Gustafsson to fight Jones.
Yeah.
I kind of don't want Ozdemir to fight Gustafsson because I just want Gustafsson to just go fight Jones now.
Yeah. So do I, but I feel like if Gus has that one more fight, it'll help push his case for, hey, I deserve the title shot, give it to me.
But you don't,
and especially if he can look like really strong against Ozdemir. Sorry.
Yeah, but I feel like you don't really have to make your case too much in the light heavyweight division.
In the light heavyweight, yeah.
Because I mean, you think about it, Ozdemir's only 3 fights in, and he's like the 4th ranked light heavyweight.
Yeah.
Like, you really don't have to do a lot in that division.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure where he's fought elsewhere, and because I think he's got a fair few fights on his record. No.
I don't know. We didn't know how to say his name a week ago, so
yeah. So
I don't know.
About him. I only really learned how to pronounce his name the day of the fight card. Otherwise, I'll just call him Vulcan.
I just kept calling him Cesaro.
But yeah, anyway, Gustafsson Ozdemir will probably happen.
Yeah, probably that's the
Gustafsson will more than likely win it, I have to think. Which will lead to Jones Gustafsson. in a future card, which will be an exciting fight.
I'm real pumped for that. Gustafsson deserves to be champion. He's my champion. Hashtag not my president.
I'm gonna need to use that hashtag whenever I tweet anything about
hashtag not my champion.
Yeah.
How can you say he's not your champion though? I mean, he kind of never lost the belt, so he was always your champion.
No. I've never liked Jones.
You said you did after the fight though. You messaged me.
Oh no. I liked what he did. I didn't like Jones. I liked what he did.
You said you're a new fan though.
No, I said he'll get a new fan if he keeps being humble, like the way he was with DC. If he can keep being like that and
not Jones,
not make an ass of himself, then yeah, like I don't know. Some fighters it's fine with, but I don't know. I just don't like Jones.
Yeah, you don't like Jones. I've warmed up to Jones.
Anyway, let's move on to the next fight.
We've kind of jumped ahead a bit.
Yeah. Robbie Lawler versus Donald Cerrone, which was one of the best fights of the night.
Oh, it was
very even.
Yeah, I mean, I had Donald in that
Cerrone.
fight.
Yeah, myself and my brother both had Robbie.
Yeah.
And as we know, Robbie won by decision.
Yeah, some people thought that was controversial.
Yeah, I don't. I
Yeah.
scored the first round to Lawler, second to Cerrone, and third to Lawler. So
That's how I scored it as well. I didn't think it was that contentious. Like, the crowd started booing Robbie Lawler, and I was like, bitch,
yeah,
what?
what?
How can you boo this man? Like, what the fuck? Like, he's just gone through 3 rounds of a great fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, I'll always have endless amounts of respect for Robbie Lawler because of his championship reign that he had. Like, those fights in that reign, like against Condit and against Roy McDonald.
That McDonald fight is just one of the all-time greats.
That's my favourite fight ever. I have that fight on DVD. That is my favourite fight ever. That's the fight of the century for me. Like, I can't... Like, I'm a Rory McDonald, like, Red King. I wanted him to win, but I can't. Like, that fight made me more of a fan of Rory McDonald than it did of Robbie Lawler. To be honest, like, I love that fight so much. Anyway, they fucking booed him, which I thought was just complete bullshit. Like, what the fuck
Ridiculous.
are you doing? It wasn't even that contentious. Like, I didn't think. I mean, Cowboy seemed surprised, but he wasn't bad.
If I put an effort up like Cowboy did, I probably would have been surprised as well. But when you watch it from like a fan's point of view, you can tell more than where I guess the fighter could have. In that situation.
I understand where like Cerrone was coming from, because if you're like landing shots in a fight and then the fight doesn't go your way, even though you felt like you were tagging him a lot.
Yeah,
you kind of don't look at it like, because when you're in your head, you're just focusing, and then you just think, I'm hitting him. Like, this is working. You can't.
I'm hitting him. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I kind of got a little tricky there. Anyway, it's actually a little piece of news. Not really a piece of news, but something I want to bring up. Is Robbie Lawler next in line for the title? Does he get the rematch?
I don't. Let's bring up the welterweight rankings.
Let's just insert some music here. No one's actually hearing any of this.
UFC app is loading.
Yeah,
fighters ranking.
Because there was a big fight between those two. So, like, they're two title like contenders in a sense.
To be honest, Robbie Lawler does get the next title shot.
Yeah.
To be frank, because I mean, think about it. Above him, Maya just lost. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, who just lost twice to him. One draw, should I say, but just lost to him. Robbie Lawler is the only one in the top 5 that is coming off a win. Masvidal's number 4.
Next fight.
Surely. Yeah, Masvidal's number 4, but he lost to Maia, and then it's Carlos Condit, and then it's Donald Cerrone. So unless Neil Magny gets the title shot, again, UFC, fix your shit. Donald Cerrone and Neil Magny are both number 6.
Magny must be loving it. He's like, yes, I'm not 7. I'm moving up in the world.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, honestly, Robbie Lawler gets the next title shot. Like,
gotta be Woodley versus Lawler again.
Because everybody else has lost. When was last time Carlos Condit fought?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know either.
I can try and look, but I doubt it will tell me.
I think it's worth a quick Google. Let me look.
171's the only most recent video is up there.
Yeah, no, but he fought
against Woodley. He would have fought
Robbie Lawler after at UFC 192 or something.
214, but it's obviously not that. I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you, but yeah. Anyway, Lawler next in line for the title. You definitely have to say so. And yeah, really, nothing else really to say on that fight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of shattered for Cowboy. I really wanted him to be champion.
I'd like to see him as champ, but I would also really like to see Lawler versus Woodley again. So.
Yeah.
As long as you know Woodley.
Here we go. So, he last lost to Damian Maia.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah. So yeah, he's lost 2 in a row. He's not getting a title shot, and he's already lost to Tyron Woodley anyway. He's not looking very good, man.
He's been around for a while, hasn't he? Conduit?
Conduit, yeah. But he's he was on a 4-5 fight win streak, and then he lost twice to George St. Pierre, Johnny Hendricks. Then he won 1. Then he lost to Tyron Woodley. And then he won against Thiago Alves, who's not a world beater. And then he lost to Robbie Lawler, split decision. Then choked out by Damian Maia. Great fighter, but just not. Yeah, that's 5 losses in his past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6,
7 fights.
Yeah,
it's not good.
It's not great at all.
So bottom line is, Robbie Lawler should get a title shot.
Yeah. We kind of dragged that one on a bit. Anyway.
No, that's right.
On to the next fight. Chris Cyborg versus Evander.
Yeah, that went exactly how I thought it was.
Yeah, didn't see it going any other way. Cyborg with the win. Everyone picked Cyborg. Not really much else to there be other than who is next for Cyborg.
And to talk about the fight itself, which is barely anything to talk about,
it
went longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, Evander proved to be a decent punching bag.
Yeah, we were talking about this before the podcast, and you said, she did well, and I said, well, yeah, she's a tough punching bag, but that's about it.
She did well for a Cyborg opponent.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. She's just a tough punching bag. What? And I thought, at no point was Cyborg in any danger. Her face looks like, I have a picture of it up right now, and she's being interviewed by Joe Rogan with the belt around her waist. Not a mark on her.
She looked the exact same as she walked in.
Yeah, just nothing. Evander is a tough punching bag, but a punching bag nonetheless.
Exactly. Yeah, but who do you feel would be next for Cyborg?
It's got to be Megan Anderson.
If she doesn't pull out again.
Yeah, but she didn't pull out because she wanted to pull out, though. That was...
I know.
I mean, I don't know what happened there. It was a personal issue. I just remember reading, she's out.
She didn't want to fight a man. That's all it was.
Issue.
I don't actually know what it is, but I'm sure it was a pretty big reason.
Someone said it was a visa issue, but I thought she was training in the US anyway. I don't know.
Maybe the visa expired? No, I don't know.
Yeah, it might have been. Or she couldn't get a work visa. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's anything possibility at this point.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, probably the next challenger. Don't really see anyone else being it unless
I think Dana said
they sign someone.
I don't think Holly Holm.
Maybe. I don't think so, but like I don't really know if I'd pick Holm in that fight either. It's like
no, Holm was on a 3-fight losing streak, and then she won one fight against Betch.
Yeah.
Betch ain't that good.
Yeah.
Bit shit out of me, but Betch ain't.
That's you. Anyone could do that.
World-class fight or anything. Yeah, that was a funny knockout as well, because Betch was like taunting her. She was like, come on, like, giving her the hand, telling her to come on, and then she just got head kicked. It's pretty funny. Yeah, no, I don't, apart from, what the fuck even is this division, women's featherweight division? It's like
it's
got about 3 people in it, and one of them's a
bantamweight. Yeah, just Avenger, Cyborg, and Anderson on the ranking system.
Yeah, keep in mind, one of them hasn't had a UFC fight yet, and the other one's, the other 2 are bantamweights. I'm glad that in the fight, though, in the Cyborg fight, Joe Rogan called Jermaine Durandame out on her shit. He was like, yeah, she just relinquished her title, and essentially he just said that her reign was bullshit. Like, it kind of just erases it. This is the actual women's 45 inaugural champion. Like, this division was made for Cyborg. She is the champion. Durandame is just, he just essentially said that she was meaningless.
Which she is at this point.
Yeah, and that he would have liked to seen her fight Cyborg for the belt, but, like, he just, yeah. What are our tips at, by the way?
At the moment, I'm fairly certain I am 5-2. My brother is.
What do you mean 5-2? I'm confused.
As in 5 fights to 5 correct, 2 losses or whatnot.
Oh shit! It's very good.
I've got 5 correct. Yeah.
So we had 7 fights. Hold up.
Yeah, there was 9 fights overall. Wait, hang on, am I counting that wrong? 1, 2, 6, 7. Oh no, it's 8 fights. My bad. So there's been 6 fights overall.
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
I'm really different. I'm 4-2. My brother is 3-2. Yes, and you are 3-3.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I do have that correct. Sorry, I've got a lot of gibberish on this page where I'd had it all written down.
So there have been 6 fights. I'm 3-3. You're what? 4-2, and your brother's 4-2.
3-2.
How does that make sense?
Yes, 4-2. Maybe. Wait,
4-2.
Is he 4-2?
No, man. Do you make the rules?
Sorry, okay. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, he's 4-2 as well.
Leave it at math, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Okay,
sorry,
as well.
I confused myself here. It's my bad.
Okay.
I can count. I promise.
Fucking idiot.
I'm from Melbourne. I can't help it.
Can you count to 6 is the question.
Yes.
Alright, the next fight was the co-main.
The worst fight I've ever seen.
Oh, I don't know. Did you see? I thought Wonderboy. That Wonderboy fight was shit. Like with Tyron.
I think this takes the cake. Like, Tyron did, a great job technically and all, but he could have finished it at pretty much any point he wanted to.
Yeah, he should have finished that fight in the first or second rounds.
Yeah, like what did it end up being? Like 24 takedown attempts stuffed or something like that.
Yeah,
that was a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it was so boring though. Like, I can appreciate a good performance, and kind of like Tyron said, like, I'm the champion, I'm gonna do what I need to do to win. They're trying to take my title, so they should come take it. Like, if they're not gonna take it, and I'm winning the fight, then I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. They need to take it, you know? Which I get.
Yeah, see, like, I kind of believe in that. Like, if you do what you have to do. Like
he's just trying to retain his belt. The other, like, the contender should come in and try to take it, which I can get behind that logic. But it was so boring, and he could have ended that fight.
Yeah, the only bad side I have on Woodley is, the cage holding. Should have had a point deducted, but, that's not a massive thing at all.
Yeah.
It really wasn't going to change anything.
True that.
Yeah,
I won, like, $5 on this fight.
Hey, well done. Pretty sure most people would have picked Woodley to win anyway. He's really heavy favourite.
Yeah, I think he was, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll go to the picks for that fight. I had Maya, and yourself and my brother had Woodley. And as we know, he won by decision. In the longest 25 minutes of my life. It just kept draining on and on and on.
Yeah, the fight was boring as fuck.
There's nothing to really talk about there.
Yeah, anything to say on that?
No, not like any real news coming out of it.
What do you think Maya does?
I think... I mean, I was going to say, I'd like to see him go back to middleweight and, maybe challenge for the title there, but I was like, hang on, no, I wouldn't.
No, it's a murder.
Yeah.
All the matchups are 10 times worse for him at middleweight than they are. Like, if he can't deal with Tyron Woodley, how do you think he's going to go against... Or, Jacare?
Honestly, I'd see him taking down them easier than Woodley. Woodley's just... Yeah. He seems like
Woodley's very low center of gravity.
Yeah.
He's short and beefy. Legs like tree trunks.
Oh yeah, those escapes where he was just slipping his legs out, would just... Wow, okay. Like, anything before Maya was going to get him down, it just didn't happen.
He just turned around and walked out of it. He just slipped out.
Yeah. He just didn't have any time for it. He's like, alright, I'm going out again.
Do you want to talk about him and Bisping?
I was maybe leaving that till... Oh, yeah, actually, we'll leave that. We'll do that now.
We'll do that now? Okay.
The winner of Woodley Maya was supposed to get GSP for the title. Yeah, but after the fight, Dana said, no, that's not happening. That was the most boring piece of shit fight I've ever seen, or some shit like that. Or something along those lines.
Yeah, I watched the press conference. That was essentially it.
Yeah, and now Bisping and GSP is back on, and I'm guessing, winner of that faces Robert Whittaker for the middleweight title, which will be good for Australians.
Yeah.
If Bisping wins, which I hope he does. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Woodley not getting that fight?
I mean, Dana talks a lot of shit on Tyron Woodley. I mean, I get it because he's a promoter, and it's hard to promote such a boring fighter. But when your boss goes off on you like that, like, God, that's shitty. I'm pretty sure Tyron wanted an apology. Yeah,
didn't you, threaten to release some videos or some shit like that?
He threatened to leak some shit. I don't know what the fuck he was gonna leak, but then he straight away went into, what I thought was his bitch mode, where he talked to Dana and was like, yeah, no, I was just playing. I was just mad. And I was like, dude, if you're gonna say you're gonna leak some shit,
just leak it, please, for us fans. Just do it.
Don't just bitch out of it when you talk to your boss. What the fuck are you doing?
The fans want to see what you're on about.
Yeah, Dana White dick pics, please.
No, unless it's that. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like Dana White nude pictures, I'd rather not.
It's just Dana White and GSP making out.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Their whole heads rubbing against each other. No, I have that mental image in my mind. I really hate myself.
Yeah, no, we should have stopped the dick pic.
Yeah, we should have stopped. Anyway, okay, on to the main event, because I want to talk about Dana. DC versus John Jones.
Yeah, great fight. My pick was I think I originally was going for DC. Like, that was my original pick, and then I changed it to John Jones.
No, I'm pretty sure I had Jones the whole thing. I could be wrong, but...
Nah, like, in our very first podcast, when we, like, broke down 214, like, 2 months before it happened, so I said DC.
Great time frame to do it.
And then I said Jones.
I had DC, and my brother picked John Jones. He actually had DC about 10 minutes before the fight, and then he switched over to Jones, like, at the very last.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought your brother had DC as well.
Correct. Yeah, he decided to switch at the very last minute.
Wait, hold on a second. Does this mean that your brother won the tips?
He did. He won the tips.
By the way, he knows jack shit about MMA. He
knows their name. UFC 2, that's about it.
Like,
he got 6 correct and 2 wrong, and myself and you got 5 correct and 3 wrong. So,
well, fuck.
If only I picked the last 2 fights a little bit smarter, I would have been fine.
People were saying, like, oh man, this is a great performance for John Jones. I didn't think it was.
Yeah, I thought he was getting dominated the first 2 rounds. I actually had DC ahead on the scorecard for the first 2 rounds.
DC won the first 2 rounds.
Yeah. And then...
Was winning was winning what there was as well, I think. He was on his way to winning that round.
And then the head kick.
Yeah, then a head kick happens.
Great kick.
Yeah, how he was, like, fainting low with, like, he was, like, doing those leg kicks, and he came up high. And DC was moving into it as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he'd shifted his weight towards that side.
Yeah, and then it rocked him, and then, yeah. Ooh, that was real low.
The flying knee attempt against the cage. That was funny. And then, like, a little trip. It was like,
yeah, that trip, though. Ooh.
I have one thing to say. Was it stopped too late? Because there were a lot of punches thrown, and I feel like it could have been stopped a lot earlier than it was.
It could have been stopped a couple punches earlier.
Yeah.
I appreciated, like, him trying to, Big John trying to give DC as much time to recover and get out of it, but that fight should have been stopped a couple punches earlier.
Yeah, like, he fully stopped defending himself at one point. His head was straight up against the cage, and he was just smacking away.
Yeah. Yeah. After DC got up, he didn't think he got knocked out.
Yeah, he didn't even know where he was.
He had no idea where he was.
After he said, he's like, I just remember getting kicked in the head, and that was it.
Yeah. I remember, what do you call it? Like, Bisping on his podcast, he was saying how, after you get knocked out like that, you don't know where the fuck you are. Like, after he got knocked out from Dan Henderson, he'd walk into the bathroom, and then, he walked backstage and his team was like, right, you just got knocked out by Dan Henderson. And he was like, what? I haven't fought yet. And then he'd, like, walk around the corner and come back around, and his manager was there, and he goes, hey, what's going on? And he goes, Michael, you've just been knocked out by Dan Henderson. And he goes, oh, okay. Then he goes to, like, get changed, and he goes, and he sees his manager, and he goes, hey, come over here. What's going on? And he goes, Jesus, Michael, you've just been knocked out by Dan Henderson. And then he's in the ambulance with Frank Mir, and then he goes, alright, I've just been knocked out by Dan Henderson. Like, it just occurred to him, like, all of a sudden, like, it just hit him. Like, wait, I've just been knocked out by Dan Henderson. Right. Yeah, I mean, what a rough way to...
Yeah.
Like, I feel so bad for DC.
Is this the end for DC? Is he going to retire now?
I don't think he said he did. I thought he was going to.
Say he did, but like.
I thought he was going to because he was so devastated after he lost.
Yeah, this fight is what he's been working for the past 2 years. So, when you work for something for the past 2 years and then have it crumble in a short amount of time, it's like, oh crap. He's just gonna sit there and look back like, well, what else can I do?
Yeah, I mean, what else can he do though? I mean, is he gonna fight Jones again? He lost twice. And he looked like he's not getting, he's 39. Holy shit.
I think it might be time for him to call it quits.
I think he should as well. I mean,
he's
bummed to go out. Maybe one more fight. Maybe if he finishes off on a win.
Maybe.
He must be getting quite a big paycheck though. But he has his analyst job. He's a commentator for the UFC now. And that's all good for him. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about DC, but John Jones, what a great post-fight speech.
Yeah, great speech. DC's a great father. And
I know. I kind of skipped ahead there. Yeah, so he was real humble a second, and we were like, oh, but then
he comes back, steals the Michael
of Joe Rogan.
And then Lesnar.
Yeah. Now, last
anytime, anywhere.
Last podcast, you brought up this, and I essentially said, "Get him the fuck out of my face."
Yeah,
Brock Lesnar's not going to fight in the UFC ever again.
Yeah.
And then he calls out Brock Lesnar, and I'm like, "Oh, man.
I feel like
I need to apologize to him. I'm sorry. I just because I just said no. He's not ever going to come back to the UFC, but he's been speaking, and Jones said that he really likes it. And who else is he going to fight? Maybe he defends his title against Gustafsson, or the winner of Ozdemir and Gus, and then what? Who else is there? Who's he going to fight? Glover Teixeira? It's not like he's ever going to be champion, He's never going to beat John Jones. What the fuck is he doing in there? Yeah, yeah, I like this. I would buy this.
Oh yeah, for sure. It'll be a sellout.
Yeah,
if this fight happens, who do you have? Well, not if, when this fight happens, should I say?
Well, if and when this fight happens, I gotta go for my boy Johnny Bones Jones. I know I said Bonnie Jones Bones, but
Bonnie
that's
Jones.
Not how it is.
That's actually his twin sister fighting at bantamweight.
Nah, it's his twin sister who's a stripper, Bonnie Jones.
Bonnie Jones.
Yeah, no, I think he wins. To be honest.
I'm actually going to go Lesnar in the fight if it happens. I just feel like Lesnar will overpower him big time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Lesnar's not a small boy.
Yeah, Cormier was being pretty powerful to him, and then Lesnar's juiced up to the fucking top.
And he would weigh in at the heavyweight max, and then put on 20 pounds.
Yeah, Lesnar walks around at 205 pounds or something like that. It's
what?
Yeah, his walk around weight 295 pounds.
Jesus.
Yeah, big boy.
He's a very big boy. He just ate rocks for breakfast.
As we all know, Lesnar does not like being. So.
Does not like being what? Sorry, you might get out. He does not like being hit. No, he doesn't. And he'd be getting hit a lot.
Kind of feel like it would just be Lesnar trying to get him to the ground and dry hump him to death.
But I don't know if Jones could stop that.
Yeah, I don't think he could.
Lesnar's so big. He's so big.
You see some of the sizes of the heavyweights that Lesnar's taking down. And they're pretty good at stopping takedowns as well. And then, Jones isn't exactly, the
how effective is Jones's sprawl gonna be on someone who has the neck the size of my fucking leg? It's yeah. I still have Jones. I still think Jones is going to be an underdog, but I like the underdog.
If it stays standing up, Jones takes it. We all know Lesnar won't try that. And if Jones can find a way to stop Lesnar, well then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Jones trains with heavyweights, so.
Yeah, true that, but
training with heavyweights, but how many of them are Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, you're gonna need to train with, Brock Lesnar's worth 2.5 of any man.
Yeah.
Genetic freak show, just an absolute gorilla of a human being. Man. He's so big. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about Brock Lesnar. He's so big.
He's a terrifying-looking individual.
Yeah, he is. Anything else though, on the fight cards, just in general for this podcast?
No, that's about it.
Have you got anything else to say about Johnny Bones Jones and Brock Lesnar?
I mean, I hope he keeps being humble.
Yeah, keep listening to that Kendrick Lamar, Johnny Bones Jones.
Oh God.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning into the MMA Freaks podcast. I have been one of your hosts, Cameron. As always,
and I've been Damon.
Damon? Yeah, that's why I like talking.
Yeah, good timing. Yeah, good timing there. Yeah.
Yeah, our chemistry is just so on point.
Finishing each other's sentences there.
As always, say an MMA freak.
Oh God.
We're gonna make that a thing.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Thanks, guys. We're out.